If you are intending to start a poultry farm, or you have started one, but you are finding it hard to experience success, watch this video until the end. Probably this one reason is hindering you from achieving success. It is true that some people have been successful with their poultry projects, but it is also true that some people have totally failed or have found hard time experiencing success with their poultry projects. So in this video, we want to disclose what we feel is the number one reason a project like for a poultry farm is most likely going to fail. So if you don't consider this one factor, your poultry project is likely going to fail. Besides that, we want to remind our viewers that we are doing the design series under a theme, transforming the world of work using simple innovational tools and machines. So we shall be going into detail of design so that we come up with machines that are going to be helpful us at home and in particular on our poultry farms. Therefore, we call upon people who are interested in designing machines from scratch. It can be poultry farmers, because most of the machines that we are trying to come up with are the ones that help us achieve specific tasks on our poultry farms. So if you are a poultry lover, stick around. If you are a scholar, stick around. If you think you appreciate engineering work, stick around. Or share this video with someone who is interested in those areas. Don't miss this series by subscribing plus hitting that notification bell so that when we upload a new video, one doesn't miss, or you are always reminded when we upload a new video. So, why do most people fail with their poultry projects? One, some people fail with their projects because of feeding issues. I mean, when you are not in position to feed your birds or to feed your chicken very well, the chicken will not grow well and will not produce as much as required. And finally, you make losses, meaning that the project is failing. That is one. Secondly, and this one is also common, some projects fail because of disease attack. An example, your birds get attacked by fowlpox, maybe you didn't immunize or you didn't vaccinate, and it claims the whole stock. There you lose all your birds at once, or you lose some of them. Those come as losses. And when you have losses, then you are most likely going to fail. There could be other simple reasons, which we may not mention now, that lead some people to fail with their projects. But we feel this other reason that we want to share is one reason why most people fail with their poultry projects. How do you see if we tell you that this reason is selling? I mean, selling, not being in position to sell your products. Here I mean the chicken themselves, the eggs, the chicks, etc. I repeat, selling, not being in position to sell what you have produced on your poultry farm, is number one reason your poultry project is going to fail. Let us demonstrate it this way. Assuming that you put up an investment of around 10 million Ugandan shillings, and you, at the time of terminating the project, you expect to get around 15 million, meaning that you are planning to have a profit of around 5 million. And then the journey starts. You start the investment. Probably you get money from somewhere else, maybe from the salary that you are getting, from a loan, and something else that you can imagine. And you start investing in your project. And after that heavy investment, time for selling comes. and you realize that you can't sell. There are a number of reasons that bring that, and one major one is lack of market. Probably you can't see anyone interested in your products. Yes, we always have this feeling that selling is automatic. It is not always the case. It is something that one must plan for. It will not just come from nowhere that you sell. What does that mean? You are going to lose your whole investment. Oh, you can try selling, but then you don't get as expected because you have not planned to sell. Maybe the prices that you imagined have changed, or the market has changed, or you can't see the market, or you can't find a sizable market. Probably you are producing more than you can sell. And for the chicken or the poultry project, a time comes that you must sell. And if you are not in position to sell, you start making losses. Remember, you keep investing, you keep feeding your chicken. The chicken are going to keep getting sick, and you invest in the medication. That extra investment is going to eat your profit. You find out that by the time you sell, you have already invested more than enough. We don't want to stick on this issue or this problem because it doesn't help. So we want to suggest what we feel you have to do so that you don't uh, experience such, so that you are always in position to sell your portfolio projects. Well, what we are going to share also is something that has worked for other people and we feel can work for you also if you try it out. However, we don't guarantee that it must work, but you can try it. Or you can have your own ways and make sure that at the time of selling, you are in position to sell. Otherwise, you will make a loss or you will lose your poultry project. One, you can try to have a plan, a marketing plan before you start your poultry project. And you have it in mind that after my chicken have started laying eggs, I am going to be in a position to have the trays ready, have the transport means to take me to the market, and etc. Something like that. It is unfortunate that if someone plans to produce but doesn't plan to sell, what does that mean? You are going to spend and you are not going to earn, which is a problem that most people have experienced. Yes, production needs planning and it is sometimes challenging, but production is something easy. You can produce as much as you want because there are cramped steps that we can take or that we can follow to produce, especially here with the poultry. But then after the investment or after the production, are you in position to sell? So it is always good that you have a marketing plan and a selling plan before you start your poultry farm. You need to know, will I be able to sell these products that I have produced? Or you want to produce anyhow. Don't produce more than you can sell. I'm imagining you produce 100 trays of eggs per day, but then the market around can only consume 5 of them. Where are you going to put the remaining 5 trays? There, you'll get disorganized. You try to go into the market that you didn't prepare for, and because of all that uh, pattern around, you end up making losses. So it is always good that you plan before you start your poultry farm. You plan that you will be selling at one point and have a marketing and a selling plan. And number two, of course, it is related to the first one, but just a concept. We want you to think about this. Um, is the market that you are targeting having the potential to buy your products? Or is the market that you are targeting enough to consume all the products that you are going to be producing? Please don't produce more than the market size that you have. You can start small and test the market and see the size of the market. There are methods that we can use to know the market size of a given product. Probably we can share that in one of our future videos. But then let's always try to compare the market size and the production capacity that we need to consider. There are other factors like the competitors around and any other factors that take up the market. So always imagine, if I'm investing 10 million in my poultry project, people around that you want to sell to, are they in position to give you back that money? Are you in position to get 15 million from 100 people? Or you are just assuming and you make an assumption, you invest, and you also want to assume that people will buy? Let's try to demonstrate it again. You are investing 10 million, but then the available market cannot give you that money. So, don't you think you are going to lose your investment? Because, like for a poultry farm, you have to sell at a given stage. We feel it has been well demonstrated. Uh, we need to hear your views in the comment section so that we know what could be lacking on this point. And then we shall be able to respond, each one of us, and then we see how best we can eliminate this problem. Consider subscribing to this channel plus hitting that notification bell so that you don't miss our future videos. Probably they might be of good use to you also. Bye bye. See you in the next.